I could push on if I wanted, but I don't want. I really don't want. I wanna move forward.
Or forgotten. It is ours now.
Fuck. They just keep arguing. Even in a fucking chariot they argue. The darkest chariot. Da si bre bogoljub. Šta ima bogoljub?
We would come here in summers of years gone to write, think, and rest.
A rusty blade. Yield 25%, pillager, blah blah blah. Let's see what we can do with the end. Restores HP. Or the start. This is healing received until the next step. Play cards. Hoću, bogoljube, hoću. Budi samo na Skype. Drugo novo šta ima, šta će kažeš? Desi u pičku materinu. Nemate živ da se javiš, čoveče boži. Ili igraš nešto ili troluješ po ceo dan. Dobro, bogoljube. Javljam ti se ja da Skype pričam. I don't want stun resist.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Speed. Too bad you just can't fucking sell things to gain this.
Each improvement
Increases
a
stacking
new
for
variable
bandages,
in the
anti-venom, and
equation
burns
of
off.
your fate.
Produce restorative items. Produces flapjacks. Everybody likes flapjacks.
This will serve well.
You can also have a pet and a trophy.
Listen. Practice.
Jesus Christ, only 1 point. The what?
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Medium bleed attack. Large heal. Increases stacking for relics. Lazy eye block. Okay.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
The Bad Country. Cosmic Curiosity. Chance to stress heal a random hero each road segment. Plus 4 inventory slots. Chance to stress heal a random hero.
The tainted crop continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
Yo! I couldn't clear stress. There is no way to clear stress.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Guns, good night, guns.
We
Visit at
must
least 3
keep
academic
moving.
studies. Go left.
An impressive haul. Put it to good use.
I get nothing out of it. Nothing.
A simple choice. At least it should be. You must be strong enough to shoulder more than your share of the burden. An unexpected find. feeding on the tainted crop.
Let's make them vulnerable. Jesus Christ with this game. Just look at this. 20% maximum HP, 10% more damage. Fucking hell, man.
Variable can make all the difference. Suffering strengthens the bond.
Fuck.
impeccably timed. Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Why? Why do you hate each other? What's the reason for this? I've been keeping stress under half, okay? My rage is scalding. He finally got some good trinket. 20% more damage trinket.
The loathing howls. Visit at least 3 academics. Instant enemies. Plus 3 speed roll. The slow suffering begins. Steady yourself. A slow dissection. An unavoidable end. One less obstacle in our path. Abandoned or forgotten, it is ours now.
Then maximum HP.
This is no place for decent folk.
Yeah. Didn't get a chance. Flame is down. I can't. My flame is already forced. So I just can't. Flame boost, god damn you all.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more. Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
We just skip the middle.
The inevitable. is futility itself.
We just stay with the middle and that's it. Right, then the middle.
My wealth and possessions bundled into this meager pile. The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade. The middle. Up ahead, the seat of our regrettable research. Let us hope the madman's scrounging has borne fruit.
Holy shit, it's the Shambler. Avoid him. Avoid him like plague. Fuck. I killed one Shambler yesterday, that's good.
He struggles to decide
Order.
what's real, holding back fits of laughter and tears.
We got 40 bubbles. And nothing to buy. I don't wanna buy trinkets. They're just bad. This is the best run so far. I might even reach the end of the second map. So far is the best. What am I dealing now? 20% maximum HP, 10% more damage.
to the next.
We're still morons.
Steady yourself. A breakthrough.
Darkness is fine. It's fucking fun.
One less obstacle in our path. In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
They keep arguing. I hope I can reach the end. Torch is up. Completely up. Trinket chance, stress damage. HP damage. Torch is up. Mixed flame. Bet I got a torch back, 82.
Spoils, an artifact of
Melee attacks will deal 40% more damage, but you get 30% chance of minus affinity changes. They focus the entire game towards the stupid affinity, okay? I'm really not a fan of it. We visited at least 3 academics. That's 250 hope more. I should get a lot of levels once I'm done. A lot of new unlocks. A lot of new items. Thank God the torch is up. That's huge. Dynamite! What? He is Day's enemy with a chance to stun. I wanna give it a shot with a dynamite. Can you backtrack? No, straight fucking forward. No going back. Oh, nice, I got him stuck. Nice. Get fucked again.
The work continues.
We escape immediately.
In
Immediately.
this world, wealth is worthless
nothing to
without
think about.
purpose.
We reached the end. I'm gonna see the third map, believe it or not. That's the end.
The place is a little worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless. The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
High chance of -3 stress, low chance of +2 stress. There we go. Flat -3 stress. Chance of purging a negative quirk. And -1 stress. Increases healing received until the next turn. Resistance on bleeding until the next turn. Heal, heal, restore health. Again, I got only one mastery point, goddammit.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate. Reconfigure. Meet each challenge on its own terms. experimentation. Your academic instincts serve you well. Listen, practice, improve.
I'll take Crush.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced. A regrettably necessary acquisition. Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Men at Arms. Hope. I'm gonna go for this.
Another nameless city. Another inferno of mutilation.
I need hope for
and
upgrades,
madness.
okay? I can't look at those trinkets at all, because they don't matter. What matters is hope, so you can get more and more upgrades on every next run. How random is Affinity? Extremely random, like everything else is extremely random.
Ruined and aflame.
So, I wanna show you what we got for this run, because this is the third map. I guess it's the final one. We got 5 skulls. And we get 100% flame drain and 33% enemy battle advantage chance. Okay. That's what we get. This is gonna be the end of me. This is gonna be the end of me. There is no way. Complete the region without any upgrades mounted. Oh, what? Mounted on a stagecoach. You gotta fuck up. I can't do anything to avoid it. Laudanum is good. I think I'm gonna recap Laudanum. Yeah.
The flame sputters. You must give hope to get it.
The flame is like... This is crazy. I can't keep it up. It's already on 50%. We're gonna end up in full darkness.
Abandoned or forgotten, it is ours now. Destiny will not be denied. You will fight so that others may flee. In crisis, no gain is insignificant. Emboldened anarchists, desperate to exercise their nihilism.
My torch is out. There was no option to attack them, by the way.
It is ours now.
All three of them wanna flee.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
Oh my god, look what it gave me. Hail enemies. Holy shit. They all got dodge shots.
encouraging. In this world, well,
Not bad, we got 40 flame out of it. And dark impulse.
The loathing howls. The fanatics feed themselves to the fire, their flesh melting like candle wax. rummage through the shelves, laden with echoes of indistinct ideas.
Look at the painting. There's nothing we can do about it. Forgotten.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Moderate heal is definitely the way to go now. Who knows, I might even finish with this one. The most successful run ever. This is the third match. Try to kill the shaman first. They're disgusting.
Let us hope to finish this quickly. Anxiety foments insidious fears. There is comfort in company.
It's gonna survive. I can't fucking believe it. Impervious enemies. 40% stun resist. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't do stun at all. You two fucking stop it.
On to the next. Breakthrough. An unexpected find.
So finally a hero shot. If I can reach it.
Emptiness and dissolution have wormed their way into the world.
Yup.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
It doesn't matter where I go. We're gonna go forward. It seems like an ambush, so I'll avoid. Fucking hell, another ambush! Holy shit, I remember him from Darkest Dungeon 1. That's the Screamer. Yule.
There is comfort in company.
Motherfucking piece of shit multi-cutter.
Stumbling and stupefied.
That's stupid.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end. Mistimed, misdirected. A little help impeccably timed. Animus grows in proportion to mounting pressure.
I'll share my initial thoughts of the game once I'm done. I'll tell you one thing, it's not Darkest Dungeon. It's something else. It's more like Darkest Dungeon for mobiles.
We must understand the path if we are ever to be free.
Who
of it.
do we pick? Let's pick you.
Chapter 2. Head of the class. The professor was a relic, hacking and wheezing his way through a hopelessly conventional curriculum.
What the
It is a
fuck?
difficult thing to face the past. And even more to reconcile with it.
Holy shit, I failed. I thought I'm supposed to get 3 exactly at that. Whatever. It didn't even say if I got limited rounds or not. 10 rounds. Fucking hell, it was garbage.
A miscalculation, perhaps. Another impediment, cleared with impunity. The slow suffering begins. restless souls thrive in chaos they create. There is comfort in company. Extinguished at last. The smallest variable can make all the difference.
I ain't going for another
In
one.
crisis, no gain is insignificant.
I said I'll try to reach the maximum that I can. This is the third map, very close to get a fourth map. Believe it or not, 3 maps took 3 hours. They need to speed up the pace of this game. This is really slow. It's not like I delaying, okay, like I made pauses or so on. The end. I'm just done. There were 5 skulls when I started.
The roaring heart does much for the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul. Spend what you can, or
Not a
wealth
single
no
mastery
longer has
point.
meaning. If indeed it ever did. Something to ease the rigors of the road. Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
I reached the mountain, man. Holy shit. It took me like what? 3 hours today? A bit less than 6 hours yesterday. 8 hours, let's say, to reach the mountain. This is the level 11, there are 50 levels and I reached them out. The good doctor. And I reached the mountain without skill points at all. Now let's see what's the mountain. Yeah, journey on. The mountain.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
Ziggurat. There is no map. Wait. It looks great now. There's the whatever the fuck it is. The dungeon maybe finally, eh? If I can reach and see it. 11, 10 leagues to the end.
Comes asunder before our eyes.
Please leave me be and let me reach it. There's only fight available. The cultists. All I wanna do is see the fucking thing, but it ain't gonna happen. Look at this two cardinal. What are you two? Are you tier 3? Deacon? Cardinal? Cosmic. We go for the squishier one. You gotta argue now. You gotta argue when I reach the end. Fuck the arts. Red friend, hello.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
Piece of shit, die! You are blinded. And you're fucked. It's a fucking shuffle and he goes back. Come here. No, nice. Nice.
Tried
Respectful.
and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Nice. Die, you shit. Don't troll me now. Not even rewards now. It really means it's the last.
Spreads.
Shit. Another encounter. Cultists again. Oh my god, that's gonna be a lot of stress.
Steady yourself. Lethality writ large.
Кажи. Relativno. Ne znam. A? Kaži. A? Kome? Sad ću.
smallest variable can make all the difference. There is comfort in company.
So far, so good. Maybe we're gonna reach the mount. Maybe.
The loathing howls.
This is the final thing. Was this card?
The colliginous cathedral, malign temple of the Iron Crown.
There's the brain. What? The brain is the boss. Denial of reach. Chill, let me see what I'm dealing with. Bolt, fletch, shackle of despair. Fletch of regret. Bolt of lamentation. Padlock of wasting. 75 HP on everything. That one is vulnerable to bleeding. That one to blight. That one to blight. Extremely vulnerable to blight. Animations are great.
A brilliant conclusion.
They're all stress dealers. Fear, stun, stress.
There is comfort in company. Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Don't you fucking argue now. It's amazing the amount of stress they deal. That's just fucking broke.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Disgusting. Shit.
And now, the greatest
Shit.
test
For real.
of all.
For fucking real.
A setback, nothing more.
No, no, not him. Pakistan.
Messy, but effective.
This is the end.
Dragged back from the brink.
Highly resistant.
Lethality writ large.
Stop it, come on.
A breakthrough. Another impediment.
Tell me that's it.
Cleared with impunity.
Don't tell me to fight the brain now. Shackles destroyed.
Each milestone makes the next road just a little easier.
Holy shit, we
Push
won!
on to the inn.
It took 8 hours.
Rest and resupply await you.
That's the early access.
Learn from each attempt. Deepen your understanding, and victory will.
Then everyone survived. I went from level 12 to level 15. 280 leagues traveled. 336 items discarded. 350 points for regions completed. Forgotten shrines 50. Battles won 150. Goals clear 250. And boss. Victory bonus. Rewards that are unlocked are insane, and there's a leper now. So I managed in 8 hours to finish this. I think that's it from early access. It doesn't offer anything else. Maybe some new items and so on, but that's it. That's definitely it.
This hellish abyss extends beyond sanity itself.
We gotta find out now after all. Yeah, only denial.
Borderlands,
Only denial.
swallowed by the stain.
There is nothing else.
You have cowered in your crumbling denial.
Yeah, now I can play with a leper if I want to, but that's it. This is all from early
The
access.
crossroads, a place between
That's it.
places.
I finished the early access. Nothing else left. There's a leper available and occultist, and that's it for early access. They gave like what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 classes in total. Now Darkest Dungeon 1 had more than 10 classes if I remember well. Way much more. They gotta have around 20 classes for Darkest Dungeon 2. But I don't know what they plan to do, you know. Because right now this early access is very poor. With content, with everything. For fucking sure I'm done. I ain't replaying this twice. That's the first thing. And the second thing, the game is like maybe on
Making
on
peace with
10%
adversity is the very essence
tops.
of existence.
10% tops.
Indiscriminate science
That's how I see
stains
it.
the
at least.
surgeon's hands.
This is it. There's just nothing new. Now I'm gonna tell you my impression about it. Since I finished it, now I can talk
Onward
about it.
once again, though all the world's horrors bar the way.
Just to see if there is something new at all, but I don't. It gives you better items
An
now
inkling of potency still
that you
lingers
actually
in some of
need.
these
Okay, you see,
well-worn
like
relics.
I started with ranged attacks 20% more damage this time. That's like huge for the start. I produce bandages and nets. 20 relics. 10% move resist. Resistance until next turn. Resistance until next turn. You see, now it gave better items because I unlocked more. Alright, with that successful run.
You were my brightest student.
And it's immediately a different game. But it's repetitive,
And
okay? It
my
really needs
dearest
content.
friend.
I'll tell you everything that it needs. Just to reach the end. Then we can talk about it.
Abandoned or forgotten, it is ours now. Comforts are exhausted. Ahead, only
Bus was
trial
cool.
and tribulation.
Quite hard. And I also killed the Shambler yesterday. So basically I killed two
Valley
bosses.
is not immune
Main boss
to
and
the
a Shambler.
spreading stain.
For now. Let me see the leper. I wanna see the leper. See leper animations until here. And then nothing else. Self-stress heal. Self-heal. Self-stress heal, self-remove blindness, self-remove negative effects, knockback enemies, clear corpses, and huge fucking damage. And of course, same as Leper in Darkest Dungeon 1, he misses like a fucking maniac.
Righteous action. Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
We're gonna do a quick recap about the game. And then I'm done for today, so I can start again with Wasteland 3 tomorrow fresh. I won't switch to Wasteland 3 now, it's already nearly 12. I'm glad I finished the early access so fast, in only 8 hours. At least I won't suffer anymore, okay? No, I'm just joking, it's not a mobile game, it's maybe 10% finished game.
Does much for the weary body.
Let me mute the game. You don't hear the game anymore. Alright, let's do a quick recap about the game. Story, I don't know what's happening. Is narrator, this narrator could be narrator's brother from Darkest Dungeon 1, but I really don't know what's happening. Also, every character has a personal story, and I really don't know what's happening over there. That they'll clear it out in the next year or two till the game is out. That would be the story. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. Why are we driving in a freaking stagecoach? Where the fuck are we going? We reached the mountain. I have no clue what is happening, okay? No bloody clue. That will be the story. Bugs and optimization. No fucking bugs, no glitches, no crashes. The game works smooth, animations are phenomenal. Loading screens are fast. It's really optimized well. The game works extremely good. It's stupid to talk about time since I finished early access in 8 hours. And it's a roguelite. It has huge replay value. Difficulty, it's extremely hard game, but for the sake of it being hard, because there are no upgrades, there is no leveling, there's nothing at all. Okay, most of the fights consists out of RNG, and of course there is some knowledge in battle. You fight what you should cast on whom, when you should buff, when you should blind, when you should clear, and what consumables to equip. But you need to know the areas, or better say, you need to play a lot. Difficulty, it's harder than Darkest Dungeon 1, but in a stupid way. You know, Darkest Dungeon was progressively hard till the point of extreme when you reach the Darkest Dungeon. And this is stupidly hard at the start, and it gets easier the more you move on. So complete opposite. Gameplay. I hate the stagecoach. I hate its movement. Okay, I hate those mechanics. It takes so much time to drag your ass from one encounter to the other. There's an ambush on every freaking corner. Those interactions, that they're so bloody lacking. Okay, they give like no rewards at all. If they give rewards, and penalties are so fucking huge that the best way to play is to freaking avoid them. Okay. What else consists from gameplay? The 3 stuck at the end right now. Alright. What does it consist of? You can you can recuperate health, clear stress a bit. You can buy some provisions to get the torch up for the stagecoach. You can invest that one stupid mastery point to buff a spell, okay? So you can deal more damage or clear more stress or have better healings and so on, but it's only one fucking mastery point. I finished the game in early access with only one mastery point. Only one upgrade on a single spell. That's just straight disgusting. That there is no sense of progression. Upgrades for a stagecoach to produce consumables along the way or clear stress and so on. That's about it. There's nothing else. Alright? Nothing else. That's it. This is a very cool part. I love art. Okay, I love creation. I love everything about it. But it's so simple, goddammit. It's extremely simple. This is like a downgrade from Darkest Dungeon 1, okay? Huge downgrade. It's like 1/10 of what Darkest Dungeon 1 is. In terms of content, in terms of everything. What now? Leveling, itemization. Leveling doesn't exist. You get those skill points to invest. They're very rare. It's like you're not leveling at all. You don't have progression. You don't feel progression when you play. Like in Darkest Dungeon 1, for example, when you can upgrade buildings, you can upgrade skills, you can upgrade spells, you can upgrade weapons, you can upgrade armor. You were dungeon crawling, okay? There is no dungeon crawling in Darkest Dungeon 2. There's a fucking stagecoach. While in Darkest Dungeon, there was dungeon crawling where you were looting portraits, busts, and so on. And then with them, you could upgrade church for those stress heals, inn for stress heals, camp to camp better while in dungeon, to have better buffs while in dungeon. All of that is missing. Weapon upgrades, armor upgrades, skill upgrades, building upgrades. Like, not a single fucking thing exists anymore. It feels like it's a mobile version of the game. But then again, I have a feeling like this is only 10% of the game. I have a feeling they're gonna add twice the amount. I mean, I hope they're gonna add twice the amount of content from Darkest Dungeon 1 for Darkest Dungeon 2. For now, it feels like 1/10 of what Darkest Dungeon provides. The only similar thing was the combat. Everything else is so fucking bad. Okay, it's a huge downgrade. The only thing I hope for is for them to take like 2 more years and add content to the game, add upgrades, add loot, add bigger inventory, armor, weapons, rings, trinkets. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I really hope to see at least 10 times more content, okay? Because it gets repetitive very fast. I was already bored after 8 hours. Thank God I killed the boss after 8 hours. I wouldn't have strength to play this tomorrow. I really wouldn't have strength. And what is left? Music and sound. Okay, the narrator is fucking great. As in Darkest Dungeon 1, music is dark. I love music too. Voice acting is really good. I got no complaints here. Art style, voice acting, atmosphere. Atmosphere is there. Alright. But it likes dungeon. Alright, it likes dungeon crawling. This game, I already called it. How did I call it when I was playing? God damn it. Darkest Chariot. Darkest Chariot. If I have to give a final score for early access, what I've seen so far, and I really believe it's only 10% of the entire game. I hope for the devs it's only 10% because this is a disaster. If it's only 10%, then it's good. If it's 10%, then it's 8 out of 10. If it's only 10% of the game. If this is like 90% of the game. Alright, and they're just gonna add new enemies, but the concept will remain the same with a freaking chariot. Without dungeon crawling, without items, without leveling, without weapon armor upgrades. This game is like 4 out of 10. Alright, I really hope for them they're gonna do something about it. I really hope so. Because it would be a fucking shame. The game is beautiful. It's just straight beautiful, but it lacks content. So, if this is only 10%, it's 8 out of 10. If this is 90%, 80%, then it's 3 to 4 out of 10. That's what I think about the game. That would be the review in short, alright, for early access. From my head. No cuts, no edits, no bullshit. It took me 8 hours to finish this early access. Boss was cool. Shambler was there also as a mini boss. We killed them both, main boss and the Shambler. Enemies are cool. I like them. That's about it. That's about it. Is it worth the money? No, it's not. It's really not. In this state, for the content you get, I've been playing 8 hours. It's worth like $5-10 tops. It's very repetitive. It feels like Darkest Dungeon for tablets, for mobiles. It's a simplified, dumbed down version of Darkest Dungeon 1. But it's early access. They can change like 100 more things. It all depends on them now. I'll be disappointed if I don't see dungeon crawling. I'll be extremely disappointed if I don't see weapon, armor upgrades, skill upgrades, farming, looting. Okay. Choices and consequences, better dungeon interactions, if they plan to make dungeons. Better consequence and reward during curio interactions. There are no curios, though. I can call them curios who are in Chariot, but those are not curios. I don't know what they are. I was expecting so much more. Okay, I was expecting so much more from this game. You can't even imagine what I expected. I expected like Darkest Dungeon 1 on steroids, okay? And we got a retarded Darkest Dungeon. We got Darkest Dungeon, you know, that was on steroids and now it's off. Alright. Like a freaking junkie. That's what we got. Junkie Darkest Dungeon. It sucks, you know, because it looks great. It looks great. It plays great. It's optimized. It's fast. It's responsive. The animations are brutal. But it just lacks content, okay? It really lacks content. What will happen? What they need to do? If they plan to keep the game like this with small changes, they need to reduce the difficulty so they get more audience from casual players, because casual players won't play this terrifying hard game at all. They're gonna quit. And if they wanna keep players that intend to spend time like they spent in Darkest Dungeon 1, they need content, okay? Then they're gonna need to add 1,000 different things to keep everyone busy. Torch mechanic is out. Dungeon crawling is out. Upgrades are out. Leveling is out. None of that exists. Nothing. Rewards are out. Choices and consequences are out. Curios are out. Torch mechanics are out. They're there, but they're so fucking unimportant that it doesn't matter. Torch on a chariot. Garbage. Bullshit. I don't know that they want to experiment, okay? They had a perfect recipe from Darkest Dungeon 1. These graphics, Darkest Dungeon 1 system, with Darkest Dungeon 1 progression, and you make Darkest Dungeon 2, you can't fail. There is no way you can fail. They wanted to make something new. God help them now, okay? God help them now. That's all I'll say. Guys, I didn't play Terraria. Ever. That will be it. I won't play Darkest Dungeon in the next year or so. Then I'll come back, see what changed. And how the game progressed. But that's it. Alright, for today that's gonna be it. We continue tomorrow. It's gonna be Wasteland 3. After I'm done with Wasteland 3, I don't know what's gonna be next. I'm still waiting for more patches for Breath of the Righteous, so I can have my second run. I'm gonna pick at least 2 or 3 more games after Wasteland 3 till I see more changes in Breath of the Righteous. Then I'm coming back to it. People, good night. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you back tomorrow.